Hi, good evening everyone. So first of all, I would like to thank everyone for your outstanding response. Let's continue our journey to learn more vocabulary words, and today we will be going through session number 10. So in today's session again I will be discussing a new set of 25 vocabulary words. Before I begin with the vocabulary session 10, I would request everyone to subscribe to the channel and press the bell notification. In that way you will receive all the notifications for the different videos that I continue to upload on this informative channel. So today let's begin our journey with session number 10. The first word is carouse. So carouse means to enjoy or engage in drunken merrymaking. So if somebody is wasting his money, or if somebody is highly opulent or rich, that person can be engaged in different activities which are often carouse, which means that he is actually throwing his wealth or showcasing his wealth by spending his wealth on activities which are purely done in order to get maximum pleasures. Next word is contusion. So contusion means an injury in which the skin is not broken. So we can say Jack got contusion on his body when he met with an accident. Next word is caucus. Caucus is a very special word. Now in different schools or universities, sometimes we do a group activity. So when we do a group activity, we form a group and then we name the group. For example, if you want to improvise the conditions in the school canteen, there are so many things which can be improvised, and that group can be called prodigies or any other name, or we can name that group as falcon. So the group of students is the caucus. So caucus is also referred to a group who meet to select some kind of policy. So we can say the student caucus is holding a cultural diversity workshop. Next word is clamor. C-L-A-M-O-U-R. Clamor. So clamor means to utter or proclaim in a very noisy manner. So we can say the children clamored at the top of their voice when they were left alone. Next word is cogent. Cogent means powerfully persuasive. A person can be highly cogent when a person finds the right evidence in order to prove something. So if somebody is acting in a cogent manner, it means he or she might have some kind of evidence to prove something. Next word is cobbler. So it's a very easy word. Cobbler is an occupation. A person who repair shoes or a person who makes shoes. So the cobbler repaired my shoes as a gesture of love and affection. Next word is commensurate. Commensurate means corresponding to any kind of size or number. So he will get a salary increase commensurate with his additional responsibilities at work. Commensurate also means strictly according to in other way. Next word is corpulent. Corpulent means A person who has a large, bulky body, somebody who is extremely fat, extremely obese. The sentence can be formed in this manner. The doctor suggested the corpulent woman to do some exercises. Next word is kavod. Kavod means to play boisterously. So if somebody is playing a game and it does not matter to the person whether he wins or loses the game, we can say that he is playing in a boisterous manner or he is playing boisterously. So it's not really negative. So it's somebody is literally enjoying and without any kind of worries, or somebody is playing in a very carefree manner. The boys kavod around the pool while watching the sea waves. Next word is concomitant. Concomitant means following or accompanying as a consequence. So if you do an activity, whatever will be the consequences are the concomitants pertaining to that particular activity. So in many cases, a natural concomitant of pain is anger. Okay, so we are done with the 10 words. Let's try to repeat the 10 words quickly. Carouse. So when somebody is trying to indulge in drunken merrymaking, we can say carouse. The king is spending his time in a carouse manner. Contusion is a kind of injury when the skin is not broken. She got contusion while playing badminton. Caucus, it is referring to me to select a candidate or promote a certain policy. The black student caucus is trying to decorate the garden. Clamor is to proclaim in a very noisy manner. The children clamored at the top of their voice when their team won the match. Cogent means powerfully persuasive. He acted in a cogent manner while speaking to his friend in the public park. Cobbler is a person who repairs or makes shoes. His occupation is of a cobbler. Commensurate is to strictly follow according to the guidelines. Sometimes commensurate is strictly according to the size or range. So she strictly adhered or commensurated according to the government policies. Corpulent means having a large bulky body. He is possessing a corpulent body, and thus the doctor suggested him to take some rest or do some exercises. Kavod is to play boisterously, so he is playing in a kavod manner today. Concomitant is following as a sequence. So whatever activity we do, if we are following some kind of sequence, or if that activity has some kind of repercussion, then we can use the word concomitant. Let's try to do the next set of 20 words. So next set of 10 words. Next word is cupidity. Cupidity is a very special word. Mark it as important. Please try to learn this word. It means the extreme greed for material wealth. There are certain politicians who entered politics and they proclaimed in public that they will not possess expensive security guards, they will live in a small apartment. But what happened at a later stage, we found that they have spent so much money on their villas and the public money is wasted. So when somebody is spending too much on public property, it is a mere wastage of money, and in real terms, those politicians are doomed in cupidity. because all these actions are not done merely for the welfare of the public. So it is better to stay away from people who are doomed in cupidity. Next word is cognizant. Cognizant means possessing knowledge or understanding or realizing something which is important. So the doctor is fully cognizant pertaining to the concomitants of a certain medicine. Next word is important. Conflagration. For example, if two students are fighting with each other, so we will call it as a fight. That fight, if it increases or if it is done for a certain motive, it is a dispute because the dispute is difficult to resolve. So if a dispute is absolutely impossible to resolve, despite the fact that we have tried our level best or the government has tried their level best, but still if we are uncertain about the concomitants, about the end conclusion, then that dispute might turn into a very big dispute. And if it turns out to be a big dispute, it will be highly intense and it will be like an uncontrolled fire. So if that is the situation, we can call that problem, that conundrum, as a real conflagration. So after the treaty is signed, the conflagration between the two countries will come to an end. Next word is connive. So connive means to act in a bad way in order to gain a favor. Connive also means to form intrigues in an underhand manner. So when somebody does not somebody is not able to make it out what exactly happens, that is connive. The billionaire did not believe his greedy children would connive to murder him. Next word is compunction. So compunction means a feeling of deep regret. For example, if a criminal commits a crime and after committing the crime, despite the fact he's caught, he has no regrets of his action. So in case if he has no regrets, then we can surely utilize this word and we can say he showed no compunction when his guilty verdict was announced. Next word is construe. Construe is basically a French word. Construe means construe. It means to assign or to make sense of. So we are amazed to see his ability to construe logic. Next word is conduit. Again, this is a French word. In French, it has a different meaning, but if it is used in English, we can also say it is a passage through which water or electric wires can pass. So social media has replaced mail as a conduit of communicating with family and friends. Next word is dirt. Dirt is an insufficient number. So if you do not have the accurate right amount of numbers, what you really require, then we can use this word. The test scores revealed a dearth of comprehension. Next word is congruity. So congruity means the quality of agreeing of being something suitable or appropriate. With congruity in mind, the event planner searched for place things that would blend perfectly with the floral arrangements. Next word is debauch. Debauch means to destroy, debase the moral purity, or to corrupt something. So inflation not only divides but debauches the nation. Next word is defunct. Defunct is something which is no longer in use. So if something is no longer in use, then we can say defunct. After being hit by a hurricane, the entire neighborhood was defunct. Okay. Let's quickly revise these words. Cupidity means extreme greed for material wealth. So there are so many politicians who make fake promises, and after being elected as the leader, they tend to follow cupidity seriously or in a religious manner. Cognizant. Cognizant means possessing absolute knowledge or possessing a meticulous thought process. The doctor is highly cognizant and he always treats his patients in a meticulous manner. Conflagration. Kashmir is a conflagration between India and Pakistan, and there are so many disputes or disputes which are constantly discussed and discussed and discussed, and despite so many treaties, there are no resolutions. So we can use the word conflagration. Connive. Connive is to do something which somebody cannot believe, and at the same point of time it is done in order to take the maximum advantage. So he connived to act against him. Next word is compunction. Compunction is a deep feeling of regret. But in case somebody has no regret, then we can say he has no compunction after committing a crime. Next word is construe. Construe is to make sense or something which is making logic. He is able to construe logic through his ideas, and he was able to convey it in a beautiful manner. So convey also means when somebody is trying to use something very differently. So it has another alternative meaning, a passage through which water, electric light can pass. So that is also meaning of convey. Next word is dearth. Dearth is an insufficient number or quantity. So if somebody has less knowledge about a subject, then we can say dearth. So he possesses a dearth knowledge about the subject. Congruity means when somebody agrees to something being highly suitable or agreeable or appropriate, then we can use this word. He showed an absolute congruity to my ideas. Debauch is to destroy. Wars can debauch a nation. Defunct. Defunct is no longer in use. So there are so many weapons which are highly defunct as of today, because we are living in the age of artificial intelligence. Let's try to do the next set of words. Next word is defunct. We have done this. Next word is debacle. Debacle is a sudden or a violent collapse. Debacle also means a problem which is difficult to resolve. So when the movie was released, it was a debacle, or it proved to be a debacle by the critics. Next word is denigrate. Denigrate means to charge falsely or with malicious intent. So you should not denigrate other people unless you want individuals to attack your reputation in retaliation. Next word is debunk. Debunk means to expose someone while ridiculing. The scientist hoped to debunk the genetic theory by completing his own research. Next word is derivative. So derivative means a compound obtained from other compound. Derivatives can result in losses that investors may never imagine. So debacle, we have discussed. Debacle is a sudden or a violent collapse. So the economy of the country showed an absolute debacle after the implementation of some laws. Denigrate is to charge someone in a bad way. He was denigrated with false crimes, and thus it was very difficult for him to prove himself in the court that he is not guilty. Debunk means to expose while ridiculing this. So he showed a theory to debunk the theory that currently exists in the same domain. Derivative is something when we try to enter something and something else comes out of the same thing, then we can say it is a derivative of that. Or we can say derivatives can result in losses that investors never have imagined. So I'm happy that we have discussed these 25 vocabulary words in session number 10. These are important words because many words continue to come in the regular editorials if you're reading editorials. So these all 25 words are important. Apart from that, there are so many students who face problems in the reading module. So if you are sure about these words, it will be easier for the students to understand the reading module. So I suggest everyone to read the morning newspapers on a regular basis. We will also discuss on many topics in the upcoming session so that it's easier for us to understand. So all the students who are watching the channel, I would like to request everyone to subscribe to my video so that you receive all the notifications, and in that way I am absolutely happy, or I receive loads of complications because you are getting benefited out of it. So if you're getting benefited and if you find my channel fruitful for your current and upcoming education, so please subscribe it, and thank you so much for your outstanding response which you're showing, and your keen interest will continue to help other students as well to subscribe to this channel. So please suggest to your friends and family members, and in the upcoming sessions I will also have a live session in which I will be interacting with my subscribers, and hopefully we are going to learn, and let's try to make this journey a very special journey for everyone. Thank you so much. I wish you a wonderful day. Thank you so much.